One night, a flag held the fate of a nation in its threads. We're at Fort McHenry in Baltimore, the birthplace of the Star-Spangled Banner. This fort stopped the British Empire at its most powerful and saved America from being conquered. It's 1814. The British just burned Washington, D.C. to the ground. The White House, in ashes. The Capitol, destroyed. Now they're coming for Baltimore, America's third largest city. September 13, 1814. British ships are bombarding this fort for 25 straight hours. Francis Scott Key is watching from an American truce ship 8 miles away. Fort McHenry was all that stood between the British and total victory. If this fort fell, Baltimore falls. If Baltimore falls, America might cease to exist. The British fired 1,800 bombs and rockets at this fort, but Major George Armistead and his 1,000 defenders refused to surrender. Fact, they had to use a smaller storm flag during the battle because the wind and rain were so intense, the massive Garrison Flag would have snapped the pole. Dawn breaks. Through the smoke and haze, Key sees it, that massive 30 by 42-foot Garrison Flag still waving. The storm flag flew during the battle, but this huge Garrison Flag was raised at dawn to celebrate victory. He's so inspired, he writes a poem on the back of a letter. That poem becomes our national anthem. Every morning at this exact spot, they raise a replica of the historic 15-star, 15-stripe flag, just like the one that inspired Key. At night, they fly the modern 50-star flag. Wait, 15 stripes? Most people don't know we used to add a stripe for every new state until 18. And get this, the flag was sewn by Mary Pickersgill and her team, including a free African-American woman named Grace Wisher. They had to use a brewery floor because the flag was too big for any house. You can explore the same rooms where soldiers lived, touch actual War of 1812 cannons, and see where 1,000 brave Americans changed history. The original flag, it's at the Smithsonian now, but family members used to cut off pieces as souvenirs. One piece sold for $38,000 in 2011. Key was likely 6 to 8 miles from Fort McHenry. Recent research shows he was much closer than the 8 miles previously thought, probably just 2 miles away near Colgate Creek. Every time you sing our national anthem, remember, it started right here. One man watching our flag survive the worst night in this fort's history. This wasn't just about Baltimore. This was about whether America would survive as a free nation. And because of the heroes who stood here, it did. That's the power of never giving up. Fort McHenry proves that the most meaningful travel experiences don't cost a fortune. If this inspired your next adventure, hit that subscribe button for more budget-friendly trips that connect you to incredible American stories. And tell me in the comments, what's your favorite line from the Star-Spangled Banner? Did you know it had 4 verses?